Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. The S&P 500 was down 0.5% today, really driven by a couple of the Fed members coming out and writing articles and speaking, talking about raising rates, even potentially half a point increases instead of the expected quarter point increase. Saw the market fall right on the charts right as these things were happening. This has been happening quite often. The Federal Reserve is really actively out there trying to communicate that they see inflation coming in at hotter numbers and they think that we need to raise rates even more. And so the market's trying to respond to that. We're seeing the 2-year Treasury yield come up. And whenever that happens, you see the market is under pressure in that time frame. And so that's one of our key things that we do watch is that 2-year Treasury yield. And so, how do you handle this type of market? And so we kind of have like a green, yellow, red system. So, for example, when things are trending really well, like they were in January, we'll be in kind of that green section with kind of a higher growth type of stocks and those types of things to take advantage of that upward motion. Yellow is where we are right now, where we're trying to, much more conservative stocks, high dividend paying stocks, those types of things. And then a red, zone would be where things are falling even further. We have actually just add more T bills and basically subtract some of our exposure to the stock and bond market in that particular environment. So right now we're in that, yellow zone and kind of been bouncing around in there. And we're really kind of right in the middle of it as far as that goes. But there is some hope here just because we're seeing the rate of growth on wages continue to come down. And that's a really big deal. If we're going to have a soft landing, it's one of the key things to watch, as well as the 2-year Treasury yield. Watch that rate of growth of wages. If it continues to drop, that'll help make the job easier for the Federal Reserve to get inflation back down without possibly, killing everything else in the process. So let's see what happens here. Look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Thank you very much.